Hey everybody, this is Peter with Tabletop Gaming Guild, and I'm coming to you today with an unboxing for a brand new release from Free League Publishing, and that is their new release of Twilight 2000, role-playing in the World War III that never was. This is a fourth edition for this game. I think it originally was released back in 1984. It's had some different revisions and updates, but Free League Publishing now has the rights. They just released this last month in November. And just like everything Free League Publishing does, there is a lot to it. So I'm going to read you the back real quick, just so you can kind of get an idea of what we're going to be looking at when we unbox this game. It says, Twilight 2000 is a role-playing game about survival in mankind's most desperate hour. Yet in this bleak world, there is still hope. In the midst of utter destruction, you can start to build something new. Rally people to your ranks, stake a claim and protect it. And maybe, if you live long enough, start turning the tide. It tells us here that there's a 152-page player's manual, a 112-page referee's manual, a huge 864 by 558 millimeter double-sided full-color travel map, 15 engraved custom dice, 16 modular battle dice, 108 cardboard tokens for fighters, vehicles, conditions, and more, 4 battle maps for specific scenario sites, 52 encounter cards, 10 initiative cards, and 5 blank character sheets ready to be filled in. When Free League Publishing puts out products, they don't hold back. Their boxes are always sturdy, they're beautifully designed, and they're chock full of material to run the game that they're putting out. So we're going to take a look at this. I'm going to put it down on the table. We'll get the camera looking at it, and we're going to look together at all of the things that we just talked about. I'm going to talk a little bit about it as I take them out, just kind of giving my initial thoughts. This is not a full review of the game. I will be doing that eventually. I'll also be running this game for the guys at Tabletop Gaming Guild. I'm really looking forward to that. So let's go ahead, get the box down to the table, and let's open it up. All right, everybody. So here's Twilight 2000, role-playing in the World War III that never was, from Free League Publishing. Again, the 4th edition of this game, the original being from 1984. But let's go ahead and dive in and see what is inside the box. It sounds like there's quite a lot, and a lot of Free League Publishing stuff, it does come with custom dice. This game is no different. They have said that there are custom dice in here, so we're looking forward to seeing what those dice look like, because I do like dice. All right. So, yep, inside we have our games catalog. This comes in like all of our products, every game that you probably ever received. You're going to have one of those. It lists all the games that Free League puts out. We've got Alien. We've taken a look at that. They've got Forbidden Lands, which my understanding is kind of like a hex crawler game. Tales from the Loop, Symbaroum, absolutely. They've got here Twilight 2000, Vesson, and Mutant Year Zero, Coriolis, Morkborg. They have a ton of role-playing games that they put out. So let's go ahead and see what else we have. All right, so we've got a bunch of cards. This says Initiative 1. This says Encounters. Let's see if we can get that open. Take a closer look at those cards. Okay. So, yep, so just some initiative cards. These look very much kind of like the initiative cards that are in the Alien RPG. Let's see, cards going up to 10. I do see something that's maybe a little bit different. Down here it says no action used, fast action used, slow action used, and both actions used. So I don't know, I haven't looked into the rules yet, but maybe there's something in here with these initiative cards trying to help us keep track of everything we've done on our turn. Makes me kind of feel like there's probably a lot to do on a turn. So that's a possibility, I guess. Back of the card just says initiative. So no further explanation of what these ends are for, other than maybe just my guess of keeping track of where you're at in your turn on the initiative. So that's what that has. And then we've got these all encounters. Yep, looks like encounter cards. and there are quite a few of those. And let's see here. Let's just read one just for clarification. Forest fire says hunting possible without spending a shift. The fire has intensity C and is 20 hexes deep. So this is getting kind of crunchy already. Survival roll needed to find a way past. Even if successful, no further travel this shift. If the roll fails, the path forward is blocked for the next shift too. And again, this is it's gonna have like a lot of travel, is my understanding for this game. So this right here is specifically affecting hunting and travel, it looks like. So up here at the top gives us the title of the encounter. It's got some symbols here. We see fire, a sun, a tree, and then I'm not sure about the kind of the lucky clove, the 3-leaf clover here, but it does show the number 2 next to it. We've got another encounter here for Pack of Wolves. A pack of wolves begins tracking the PCs howling in the distance and attacks when the PCs are resting. They will attack an isolated PC if they can, preferably at night. If killed, each wolf will yield meat enough for D6 rations of food. Okay, so we're going to be keeping track of food in this game. That's interesting. It does list here. So they have no faction. So we're going to have factions in the game. And then this says number PC. I'm assuming that means the pack of wolves are as many as there are PCs playing in the game. Again, we have the sun. We also have a moon, though. So that means maybe the encounter takes place both in the daytime and the nighttime. There's fire, forest. And again, we've got that 3-leaf clover, booby-tracked vehicle. We've got ground zero, full tank. So that's got the road symbol here. So traveling, it looks like. Hungry and angry, or as we all know, hangry. My kill, my meat. And this is just a big slew of encounters that you will probably be utilizing with your players. So we're not going to go through all of those, but again, let's spread those out. That is a heck of a ton of encounter cards that you can utilize for a session of Twilight 2000. We've got our little silica packets. We can get rid of those. And then we have our dice. Let's take a look at our dice real quick. See how many dice, what kind of dice they have us playing with. Again, these are special dice. I'm assuming, though, like usual, you could switch them out for regular dice of the same, but because these have special symbols on them, you're probably going to want to get yourself a set of these dice if you don't, for some reason, buy this box set. But I think the box set, as far as I know right now, is the only way it is released. So we've got a bunch of D6s here. Let's see, 6. Then the 6 side has a bullet symbol on it. One has an explosion symbol on it, and all the other sides just have their regular 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. 2 of these are more of a military green, where these are a light green. The military green ones have a sniper symbol on the 6 side and another explosion symbol on the 1 side. So again, not having read the rules, I'm thinking these are probably going to be for taking your shots. And if you get a 6, it's a hit. If you get a 1, it's a miss. And then there's probably something in between for the other numbers. And then this one having the bullet on it, I would assume these are going to be for like your ammo, how much damage maybe the bullets do if you've hit. And 1 is probably not going to be too much. 6 going to be maybe full force. But again, haven't read the rules, so I don't know yet, but I'm going to be getting into that soon. So we've got all the dice for the D6s. We've got one more D6 in here. And this one shows, okay, so it's got a person on the die, and there's bullet wounds on different parts of the body. So this one here is like a torso shot. We've got shots in the arms. We've got a head shot. So torso, chest, there's chest. So it looks like a couple chest, a couple torsos, and 1 headshot. So again, then I'm assuming this is where you're going to be hitting your target when you make those attack rolls, shooting with your guns. And then let's see here, we've got a D10. We've got 2d12s. Yeah, 2d10s, 2d12s, and 2d8s. All of these same thing, where the ones have an explosion symbol, and then here it looks like the 6, 7, and 8 on the d8s all have the sniper symbol. The d10s, let's see here, 7. Oh, two's got a sniper symbol. 9. That's a 9, got a sniper symbol on it. 1's got the explosion. 10's got 2 sniper symbols on it. So the higher up your die goes, it looks like you've got an even bigger chance of success. 12 has 2 snipers on the D12. 11's got 2 sniper symbols on it. 10 has 2. 1 still has the explosion. 6 just has 1 sniper symbol on it. So again, we've got the D6s that are going to have bullets, and then also have do you hit. Then we've got the red D6 here, talking about probably where you're hitting the person that you're shooting. You've got the D8s, the D10s, and the D12s also doing the same thing as these 2 D6s here. It just looks like the bigger the die, the more chances you're probably going to hit. So I don't know if this is just a bigger gun that you're utilizing, but that would be my guess anyways. So a lot of dice. And again, these are very specific to this game. All right, next thing we've got in the box. Got a tight box here. All right, so this says secret NATO situation, enemy forces. So open this up. So this just looks like maybe an operation that we're going to have the players go on. And we've got 2 of those. This is probably that. Oh, yep. So we got a couple battle maps in here as well. Let's see, and another one. More of a cityscape there. Walled off town. A little farm field here, some farms on the outside of the walls. This is probably going to be that really big map that they were talking about in the game on the back of the box. We're not going to be able to get this full thing in the shot, but we can kind of take a quick look at it here. So that folds out that way. Folds out there. So that is a big hex map for traveling purposes, I'm assuming. And then same thing, I think, on the other side, but coloring's a little bit different this side as compared to the other. So lots of different locations to possibly be visiting and traveling to and from. And then we have our character sheets that we were told about. Yeah, so we got character sheets, blank character sheets, just blank on the back. So it's just a single-sided character sheet here for you to keep track of your character. We've got a few more battle maps, but these are just double-sided and they don't fold out at all. But you'll be able to, I'm sure, use those together. Everything does seem to be hex grids. We got a few of those. We've got our punch outs. It did say there was a lot of tokens. So here's some of the tokens for use in the game. We've got our giant referees manual and our giant players manual. Oh my gosh. So that is a lot of stuff, everybody. There's a ton of stuff in this box. I can't wait to get the chance to take a look at these 2 rule books, find out a little bit more about the game, what all the dice are going to do, what the encounter cards are for, exactly how initiative is going to work out. I think that's still interesting that they've got this stuff on the outside about fast actions, slow actions, both actions used. And then I'm excited. I've never really done a big hex crawler before, so this seems like it's going to have more focus on focusing on the travel that your players are going to be going through, as well as the encounters that they come across on those hex maps. So everybody, that is Twilight 2000 by Free League Publishing, role-playing in the World War III that never was. There's a lot to it, it looks like. Thanks for checking out this unboxing with me. Hope you enjoyed, and I will be talking to you guys again soon.